Hey everybody, Ryan here with the weekly update for May 3rd. Yeah, May 3rd. I know I keep saying this. Wanted to have videos up last week. Never happened besides like one FF13. I've been very busy with work, and then in the evenings when I get home from work, I'm just tired and want to relax, things like that. And then yesterday I did get some recording done because yesterday, for the first time in like 3 months, I never hung out with Cole and Colette or Bongo on a Saturday because ever since like the beginning of February, every weekend, every Saturday, I've been going hang out with Cole and Colette at least, and sometimes Bongo. That never happened yesterday, so I had a free day to basically record. So I recorded some Final Fantasy 13. I recorded some Wind Waker HD. Um, I edited Final Fantasy 7, and I gotta edit a Final Fantasy 8. So that means starting tomorrow, there's be a couple, probably at least probably maybe one FF13 up this week at least, one Wind Waker up at least, maybe two of each, or two of one and one of the other. And on Much Games, you'll see at least one FF7 and one FF8. And I am thinking about working on a side project, another project eventually for my channel, where I now have Shakura Angels done. I'm gonna not continue with Hyperdimension right now because I got too many RPGs going. I got Final Fantasy 13 on this channel, and of course, on Much Games, I got two other Final Fantasies at the same time. So, and Hyperdimension is an RPG. I will be coming back to it. So, if you're wondering about it, I'm going to be privatizing the video I have, or the videos, and eventually restart it in the future. I might do another side project or another game in its replacement, and it will not be an RPG, obviously. It will probably, there's a strong possibility, it could be Assassin's Creed, the original Assassin's Creed. It might even be Mortal Kombat X, depending, but I haven't decided yet. If I do Mortal Kombat X, it's going to be Xbox One, and it's going to be the story mode. If I do Assassin's Creed, which was a game that was suggested to me last year by Colonel 112, then I already had the game on PC. I installed it again yesterday, so... Also, once I finish Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 8, one of them, on Much Games, most likely that'd be 7, then I have another RPG in mind. It's one that won a couple of years ago in the Hall of Fame, and it was never done. So sometime this year, you're probably going to see Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on Much Games. You might even see it on my channel eventually too, but it's definitely on Much Games, as it did win a Hall of Fame a couple of years ago, and no one has done it. So, and I have the game. I have both that and the second one. So it is a game from like 2005, but that's fine because I'm not playing games that are from the 80s on channels. A lot of LPs have, so it has nothing to do with it. Another game I'm thinking of is God of War. The only reason I'm not iffy on God of War is not the blood, because obviously Mortal Kombat. It's the sexual content, and like I would have to edit or put on warnings on my videos saying that there's possible nudity in it and all that because of the way God of War is. So and I can do it off the PS3 because I have the God of War collection, so I have all the God of War games right now, including the PSP ones. I had them on PSP, but I also have the remake ones on PS3. So you may see God of War 1, but I haven't decided. Also, Batman Arkham City is another possibility because I finished Arkham, but I'm not going to do that yet because I only recently finished Arkham Asylum. So I have a lot of games in mind. I even have a list of games that I'm thinking of doing. And yeah, so hopefully I'll get... Don't know when it's going to happen. I might just stick with Final Fantasy 13 and Wind Waker for now. Wind Waker's pretty close to being finished, actually, so I'm going to try to get that done as soon as I can. The sooner the better. As for new games, I don't really think... There is a game I will be getting May 12th. Final Fantasy IV, The After Years, is coming out on Steam. I haven't pre-ordered it or anything like that, but I noticed it yesterday when I was installing Knights of the Old Republic and Assassin's Creed, and just looking at what the Steam deals of the weekend were, uh, it was recommending that I buy Call of Duty games or Saints Row games. I'm thinking Saints Row might be cool, but Call of Duty, no thank you. And they even recommend I should get Dead or Alive 5. I guess that's because I got Mortal Kombat games. Um, so, yeah. There's a couple of games there, but yeah, Final Fantasy 40 After Years is coming out, and that is a remake, obviously. It's a fun game. I don't think I've ever finished it, but I do have it on the iPad, I think it is, and I'll be getting the PC port to do that. Another game that, there's a lot of games I have been thinking of, but Resident Evil, thinking of starting Resident Evil 1 or Resident Evil 2. Obviously, I'd rather start with Resident Evil 1, do them in order. Don't have to, because I never did that with the Final Fantasies. But yeah, there's lots of games I'm thinking of. Haven't really played a lot of games lately, like new games. I tried out Mario Kart's tracks, like I said, and I tried out the Mewtwo and Smash. The next game I'm going to get, I don't know what that is. The last game I bought was actually Mortal Kombat X, and I haven't really had a lot of chance, but I haven't even played story mode yet, so if I play story mode as an LP, it's probably going to be a blind one. So maybe that's what I'll do next, Mortal Kombat X. I don't know. Maybe Assassin's Creed. I haven't said. Both of them are on my list of games to do, by the way. But that's basically it when it comes to that stuff. Last night, of course, they had the Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao fight. I'm not into boxing, so I didn't rent it on pay-per-view. I watched the movie Hercules instead with Dwayne Johnson in it. Actually, I watched 3 movies just throughout the day while recording also, in between recordings. The 3 movies I watched, 2 of them I've never seen before, and 1 of them I saw before. The first one was Guardians of the Galaxy. I've seen that movie before, so that movie was excellent. Watched it again. The 2 movies I didn't see before were Wrath of the Titans, which is the sequel to Clash of the Titans. And that was pretty good. I watched that Saturday evening. Came out around 4:30 Eastern. And then last night I was watching The Simpsons, and I was like, what else is on? So I was looking through the channels, and I found Hercules come up, and I said, what Hercules is this? And when I looked at the info, it said 2014, Dwayne Johnson was in it. And I was just like, oh, okay, that's the one I haven't seen yet. So I watched that. And then I woke this morning and found out that Floyd Mayweather won the fight, but that's fine. And last week we had a WWE pay-per-view, so that was fine. So tonight is basically Game of Thrones, and Simpsons, and I think the season finale of Madam Secretary. And tomorrow is the season finale of Gotham, so I can't wait for that. The new Batman game, when that comes out, that's going to be awesome. For Xbox, I think it's going to for for Xbox One and PS4, maybe the other 2, 360 and PS3. I can't remember. I'm probably going to get that, just because I'm a huge Batman fan. But yeah, that's basically it for the weekly update. I don't have any other things to say. Doing some, cardio work lately.